here, it might be different for every single one of us sitting here. What you need to make in your list might be different than the one next to you, the other one. You should find out your list. What is that list that I have to say 1, 2, 3, 4 that I need to improve my commitment to Allah, to myself, and to other people, inshallah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammadin wa ajjal farajhum. Allahumma ajjal waliyaka al-faraj wal-afiyata wal-nasr wa mudda fi umrihi al-sharif. وزين الأرض بطول بقائه واجعلنا من أعوانه وأنصاره وشيعته يا رحمن يا رحيم ثبت قلوبنا على دينك بحق الرسول يا Allah, hasten the dhuhr of our Imam Mahdi. Us and our generation, let us be among the best of his followers. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim, those who have hajat and requests, give them khair hajat. Those who are under difficulties around the world, in Gaza, in Yemen, بحق الحسين, Ya Allah, provide opportunities for their freedom and success. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim, those who are not feeling well, cure them all at this moment. Those who passed away, send the thabab and reward from our gathering to their souls. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ونبينا أبي القاسم المصطفى محمد وصلى على علي أمير المؤمنين والصديقة الطاهرة سيدة نساء العالمين والحسن والحسين سبتي الرحمة وإمامي الهدى وعلي بن الحسين ومحمد بن علي وجعفر بن محمد وموسى بن جعفر وعلي بن موسى ومحمد بن علي وعلي بن محمد والحسن بن علي والخلف القائم الهجة. صلواتك عليهم أجمعين واللعنة الدائمة على أعدائهم أجمعين من الآن إلى لقاء يوم الدين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. عباد الله, أوصيكم وأوصي نفسي بتقوى الله ونظم أمركم. I recommend all my brothers and sisters and myself to observe piety and taqwa. We ask Allah to help us in this regard, to be able to organize our lives, inshallah, based on taqwa. We ask Him to bless us all and make this Ramadan the best Ramadan of our lives so far, inshallah. Bi barakati salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for this great tawfiq. Once again, we're together in the holy month of Ramadan. The days and nights and hours of these moments and this time are the best moments of our lives, which inshallah we'll be able to use it in the best way. If I ask you what of the ways that we can improve ourselves by coming to this gathering, by coming to Jum'ah prayer, the philosophy of this, what are the ways that we can look at these opportunities, look at the test of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, improve ourselves? Why do we come to these gatherings? And what do we need? What do we should do in these gatherings and taking from these gatherings for our lives? The first things that our traditions are saying, the relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the main reason for the creation, is the main reason for improvement. Everything rotates around that relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَمَنْ أَعْرَضَ عَنْ ذِكْرِي فَإِنَّ لَهُ مَعِيشَةً ضَنْكَ. When you're away from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you're going to have a very tough life. This tough life doesn't mean financial. This tough life, that means you lost the purpose of life. It's very, way more difficult. A lot of people we know that come to us, they talk to us, have a lot of money that you cannot even imagine. But they're lost. They're saying, I'm ready to give everything I have for the sake of, being able to sleep one night in peace. They don't have that purpose of life. They're lost. You might have the best car ever, the most expensive car, right? But you might be just driving around not knowing where you're going. What's the point of having that car then? It's better to have a bicycle but know where you're going, quickly get there, correct? A lot of people are thinking this way. My vehicle is the best, so no, your vehicle doesn't matter. Yes, you need to have a good tools and wasila, The most important one is that you know the goal and where you're trying to go and when you're trying to get there. So one of the most important things, as I mentioned, is the relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that I try to rotate everything and measure everything based on that. If I want to find a job, this job should be a thing that would not scratch my relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If I want to find this school, if I want to find this major, I don't know how many of us, for our children, when they wanted to choose a college, they said, okay, before this, the rank of that college, is there any masjid close by? Where's the halal restaurant and halal, butchers around? Do you know that over there? There's nothing like that. Okay, so forget about that school. This is the highest prestigious school. Forget about it. Your first purpose of life is not, which is very important by the way, right? Don't think that I'm saying that's not important. But which one is more important? So you mean you're going to go to college for 4 years, 3 years, and you don't have access to Islamic environment or go to masjid? I have a doubt about this, sweetheart. I don't know about it. These 3 years can change the entire route of your life. It's like 3 years you don't eat healthy food. 3 years? Doctor would say it every day. I'm totally going to, have an unhealthy lifestyle. And those days might change my entire route of life. You see? Everything. I want to choose a job. They're going to give a lot of salary, a lot of benefits. Okay, good. Now, relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what is it? Is it going to cause some issue with that? Who is going to provide for me? Who is going to make me to be the best students? You graduated from the best school. What if you cannot use it? What if the money that you make a lot, there's no barakah in it? Maybe another time we have a lecture about barakah in life, blessings right after. If the money comes, there's no barakah. Sometimes the life, someone lives 100 years, not that much barakah and blessing in that life. Someone lives 40 years, 30 years, 25 years. The benefit of that life is where, you know what I mean, right? Depends on the benefit that comes. If I make everything, if I want to marry, the purpose of that is what? To improve my iman, relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. By the way, you enjoy it as well. It's not that when you say for the sake of Allah, you don't enjoy the relationship with other people. No. Hadith Manghul says, I love this hadith. Someone was Imam Sadiq alayhi salatu wasalam. Manghul, he was passing his street and he saw one of his friends. He's making a window in his wall in the house. He said, what are you doing? He says, I'm making a window in my kitchen so the smoke and everything goes out when we were cooking. At that time, they were cooking with the fire. So it goes out. Imam looked at him and smiled. He said, what's going on? He says, I wish you would say, I'll make this window so I could look at the sky and see the time of azan. See the mentality? The smoke will go out for sure. It might be the reason that you make that for. But guess what? My mentality is what? For the higher purposes. Use this template. I'm going to go to college. Yes, I'm going to be the full employee with the best income. Yes, the purpose of that is what? Make the purpose different. Then you see how the life is different for you, right? Relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is number one that can help me. The second, my relationship with myself. We don't hear that often. That I try to find out myself, I try to get used to ibadah. I try to find out where in my life I need to improve myself, my personality, my shortcomings. How many of you guys, you have time sitting down alone with these sweethearts, right? That you can focus on yourself without interruptions. How many of you guys, you go to that cave? Rasulullah had a cave. You know why? He could do it in his house, couldn't he? Easily. He said, I have to be away from the society. He blocked the society by distance. Do I have this moment for myself? That I sit down and think, al-fikru ibadah, think and ponder how I need to. Who am I? What's the definition? I literally challenge myself. If you would like, you can do it. Go sit down today until the night. Write down in a statement, a very short statement. Who am I? Write it down. What is the purpose of my life? See how many sentences you can write down. And what comes to your mind? Let's challenge. Yes? If you're like, what am I doing? Who am I? What's the definition of me? What's the purpose of my life? Which Islam comes with this, like I said, the traditions and ahadith are telling us أوصيكم بتقوى الله ونظم أمركم. Have taqwa. It's trying to structure your life and help you to together. Connection with other people. I don't have that much time. I'll finish inshallah soon. Connection with other people. When you look at these ahadith, you see that, subhanallah, spending time with family, spending time with your wife and talking to each other with a good quality is better than i'tikaf in Masjidul Haram. It's not about what I think, it's about what he thinks. It's not about what remote control you use, it's about the receiver. Right? What he says. I can't come and say, brothers and sisters, I love you and this is the only way that I show my love. He says, who cares? You should do the way that a receiver wants. A lot of people show the love the way that they think they should show the love. No, the way that the other one will receive, you should show the love. This is the most important thing. I can't choose deen based on what I can do, what I feel I have to do. It depends on the wisest one says. Relationship with other people around me. Which all these nights, Thursday, inshallah, the nights that we have here, the lectures is about this. And the last one, relationship with who? With the society. With other people around me. They can shape me. I want to be in a community, in a society that helped me to grow. Not the society that put me down. Not the society that embarrassed me, humiliates me. A society that the members of my children come to the community, all the uncles and aunties beautifully and nicely help my child to grow. You know this statement that says it takes the whole village to raise a child? That's correct. But a healthy village. Not the village that says, why are you doing this? One of the kids was praying, saying azan, somewhere else, not here. Saying azan, and he was making a mistake. One of the uncles came and grabbed the mic. Who gave you the mic? You're saying the azan wrong. You missed the point, whole purpose. Get out of the masjid. You get out of the masjid. You should support, you should help, you should understand how you can, right? So this child is not going to come back again. You humiliated him. It's totally opposite. Bilal, when he was saying azan, he couldn't pronounce perfectly. He was saying ashhadu ashadu. But Rasul says no, only him. They were saying, Rasulullah, there are many good voices here. Why are you not using them? No. The ikhlas of this guy is important. Right? So relationship with other people. Alhamdulillah that we have this tawfiq. Alhamdulillah that we are sitting towards the qibla. We have the honor Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala preconditionally gave us that we're following this path. This ocean. You see what I'm talking about? This ocean of ma'arif. We're just scratching a little bit from this Quran, from this ayat, riwayat that we have. May Allah inshallah give us tawfiq to be able to learn more and more importantly fulfill our responsibility and be committed to this path inshallah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammadin wa ajjal farajhum. اللهم عجل لوليك الفرج والعافية والناس ومد في عمره الشريف وزين الأرض بطول بقائه واجعلنا من أعوانه وأنصاره وشيعته يا رحمن يا رحيم ثبت قلوبنا على دينك اللهم اجعل محياي محيا محمد وآل محمد ومماتي ممات محمد وآل محمد بحق محمد وآل محمد. Ya Allah, let us be among the best of your followers. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim, those who have hajat and requests, give them tawfiq and give them all khair hajat. Those who are under difficulties, provide opportunities for their freedom. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim, make this Ramadan the best Ramadan of our lives so far. Those who are not feeling well, cure them at this moment. And those who passed away, send the thawab and reward from our gathering to their souls. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Wal-Asr, inna al-insana lafi khusr, illa alladhina amanu wa amilu as-salihat, tawasaw bil-haqq, wa tawasaw bis-sabr. Salawat. استغفر الله ربي واتوب اليه. الله اكبر الله اكبر. اشهد ان لا اله الا الله. اشهد ان لا اله الا الله. اشهد ان محمدا رسول الله.